cows. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays in what is now a shortened 2-game series, the first of 2 games after yesterday's rainout at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Am I on the air? I'm not sure. This is the first time I can remember saying hello. Okay, there's somebody in the chat. Okay. I am alive. I am here for Orioles baseball. Is anybody else? I don't know. We're not playing so great. But hey, we're wow. Okay, hold on. Let me get ready for this. Let's start over. Welcome, folks. We got a game today. The Orioles are playing the Toronto Blue Jays. A 9-game homestand has been shortened to 8 games after yesterday's rainout, which will be made up the next time the Blue Jays come to town in late July. It looks like today's game is going to get underway despite the inclement weather. It's still a little bit rainy, a little bit wet. Hopefully, the splash zone is going to be nice and wet today because we need to get this offense going. We need to get everything going, folks. I don't know what to tell you. There's not a whole much worse we can do than we showed in that final game in Arizona in a 9-0 loss. There's some things to go over, but let me first. I don't know. What are we doing? It's 5 minutes till 3 a.m. Wake up. All right. Let's, God. Let me, yeah. All right. So, hi. Once again, welcome. Hello. Here is today's matchups. It's going to be Tomoyuki Sugano on the mound, making his 3rd start for the Orioles, up against Bowden Francis, a right-hander for the Blue Jays. By the way, today is the Orioles Orange Out, the first Orange Out game. The Orioles will be showcasing their all-orange uniforms today, and that should be interesting with Sugano on the mound. Last time he pitched, something was hanging out besides the orange. Hopefully only the orange will be out and not everything else, but the point is, we've got some cool uniforms to wear today. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Prison inmate uniforms, traffic cones, orange sickles, whatever you want to call them. Let's just win. I'll wear an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. If we can win this ball game today. I'm not going to wear it on camera, but I'll wear it. In fact, it would be a good time to wear one. It's Songkran over here in Thailand. Happy Songkran. That's right. It's the Thai New Year over here on this part of the world. Celebrations everywhere right now. It's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night, but everybody's awake. So everything's cool. All right. What do we got? Starting lineups. By the way, my sinuses are terrible. They're terrible. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but they've been bad for like a hot minute. And yeah, well, you know, Mr. Hyde, you can always do audio only. There's always that option. And then you can just imagine me in an itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini, okay? Just use your imagination. Fill in the gaps. All right. So, yeah, Bowden Francis and Tomoyuki Sugano is the pitching matchup. The starting lineups, how about those? Does that sound like something you want to know? Why not? For the visiting Blue Jays, Bo Bichette will lead off and play shortstop. Vlad Guerrero Jr. will bat second and play first base. Anthony Santander, his first game at Camden Yards, not in an Oriole uniform. He's batting third, and he's the DH. Andres Jimenez will be the cleanup hitter and play second base. George Springer will hit fifth and play right field. At third base is Will Wagner batting sixth. In the seventh spot is Alejandro Kirk doing the catching. Nathan Lukes. It's not Lukes. It's Lucas. I think it's Lucas. I think I heard it pronounced that way. He's the center fielder batting eighth, and is it Alan Roden? Alan Roden in left field batting ninth for the Toronto Blue Jays. For the Orioles, I haven't even looked at this yet. Let me take it in before I... Okay, this is a strong lineup. This is about as strong as it gets, folks. This is about as strong as it gets. Gunnar Henderson, shortstop, leading off. Adley Rutschman will hit second and do the catching. Ryan O'Hearn will bat third and be the DH. Jordan Westberg, the cleanup hitter, playing third base. Ced Mullins, who's got a T-shirt night, as Soren is pointing out right now in the chat. He is batting fifth and in center field. Tyler O'Neill will play right field today and bat sixth. Heston Kjerstad is in left. All right, so this is my issue. O'Neill can play left, right? I don't know. I would rather... I get it. I mean, we've got the wall in, but it's still a larger field in left than it is in right. I'd rather have O'Neill in left, Kjerstad in right. But I should probably get to the lineup and then go over my opinions. O'Neill will bat sixth and play right field. Heston Kjerstad will bat seventh and play left field. Ryan Mountcastle hitting eighth and is at first base. Jackson Halliday will bat ninth and play second base. I mean, folks, Gunnar, Adley, O'Hearn, Westy, Ced, O'Neill, Silent J, Mountie, and Jackson. 1 through 9. That is pretty badass. Ronnie Hood. He's been a member for a month. How you doing, Ronnie?
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
All right. This game is going to get started in about 6 minutes, and I need to kill about 1 more minute before I even try to bring up the game, because that is normally how it works. Let's get this closed and out of the way. I'm going to head on over to... By the way, Brandon Young is making a start for the Norfolk Tides, and the first of a doubleheader today. The Tides also rained out yesterday. And Young has now been bumped a couple of times. It would appear, I've already mentioned it since the moment Zach Eflin went down and was announced as going on the disabled list, that Brandon Young, to me, was the clear-cut choice to call up from our farm to at least make a start, maybe a couple, until Kyle Gibson is ready. By the way, Gibson... Brendan Hyde said that Gibson joining the big club is still, quote, down the road a bit. Gibson made a start on Thursday night. So it might be 2 more starts. That's what I predicted. 2 or 3. We'll see. 2 or 3 starts for AAA Norfolk before he's called up. Grayson Rodriguez threw a side session earlier today. And Andrew Kittredge and Kyle Bradish also threw their first bullpen sessions today. So we've got a lot of arms on the shelf, but a few of them are progressing. At least there's some updates today. And yeah, we're oranging it out. Folks, I know I'm not wearing it. I mean, I should have oranged out, shouldn't I? I didn't orange out. Hey, where are the subs? Those went back to disappearing on me again. What is the deal? All right, there you go. Folks, we need 11. This channel goes to 11. See, what can you do? You go to 10 and then you can't go up from there. So what's louder than 10? What's one more? 11. This one goes to 11. Whenever you need that little bit extra. Yeah, but what if you just take 10 and make 10 louder and just do it that way? Yeah, but this one goes to 11. Sorry. Yeah, so 11 more subs, and we get to 2,500. That would make me happy. Can I be happy today? Sub it up if you haven't already. There's a subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. Give it a chance. Take a chance on me. That's right. More ABBA songs to come today. Folks, you know what I need? I need to get back to my roots. I need to get back to being the BW you all came to love in the first season of this channel last year. And that BW is a carefree, just good vibing BW. You know, there's just been too much going on with this team and with everybody's freaking out. Your boy is needing to just get back to basics, all right? Can we just have some fun? It's not even mid-April. It's not even mid-April. Can we have some fun? Damn it. All right. I'm telling you right now. All right. Charm City chat, how are you? How is everybody? How is the weather? I guess it's quite cold out there. It's cold, it's wet. It's you know. It's those things. Let me say hello to RW Clippy, Rob, Josh. Here comes that indigestion. I can't do this. Middle of the night games. I get this indigestion. Okay. Josh Allen, Ms. Janet, Bo, Ryan, Mr. Hyde, Nicholas, Robert, Soren. How you guys doing? Baltimore football history. Do the whole game in a British accent. Now, will that make any sense? They don't even play this sport. They wouldn't even know what the bloody hell they were doing. Why do I sound like Michael Caine? Right. You could see me in Jaws 4. It's a great movie. It's just like the first 3, except this time we head down to the Bahamas. That's right, the shark is following us. Bloody hell. This bloody shark. Get over it, mate. All right? We beat your first shark fair and square. Sorry. There was a Jaws 4? What, are you kidding, Doug? It's the best Jaws. It's only got the wife of the police chief. Like the only remnant they could dig up from the original. I don't think she's ever starred in anything else. This chick can't act. Hey, it's overcast, but there is the ballpark. Orange it out, people. Orange it out. Orange. I don't really have anything special, but orange. Orange, you glad you're hanging out on this channel today? I got nothing. All right. What do you want from me? BJ's? Well, we'll see, JM. If we win today...
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right. That's all. That's the best I could do. I don't know how people get bit by sharks. Don't they hear them? I know, right? As soon as I hear dun, I'm out. I don't even get the darn it. It's done. Just dun. I'm out. Tomoyuki Sugano is jogging out toward the pitching mound, and there you go, folks. He's oranged out. He's going to rock out with his orange out. The Orioles. We haven't played since, Wednesday afternoon? And then a day off Thursday, a rain out last night. Let's get back to some baseball. Shall we? I just want to enjoy some baseball. Okay, so Sugano, how's this fit doing? How we looking, Tomo? Are your Suganos well in order? You know, this might actually work out well. My second laptop is kind of masking from the waist down the screen here. So I'm sure Tomo's ready to go. All orange. Folks, I tell you this, we could play night games without lights. And these puppies. All right. Looks like I got to work on the scoreboard here. This game's about to get started, folks. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a lucky if that's your thing. No problem if it ain't. I don't know if I have a special lucky today. That's no good. Hey, what happened to this scoreboard? What gives? All right, we'll get into it in a sec, folks. Bo Bichette is in the batter's box. We're ready for baseball. Tomoyuki Sugano. First pitch, orange out. And a line drive base hit into the gap that's going to roll all the way up against the wall for extra bases. Bo Bichette is standing at second in scoring position after one pitch. A double to left center field. And that's how this starts. I took a break so that I could get mentally better and like fresh start, like clean slate. Here's Vlad Guerrero. First pitch is in there for a called strike. So all powder blue shirts and pants for Toronto, all orange for Baltimore. That ball's drilled to left center. Mullins is on the run. It'll get down for a hit. Bo Bichette is going to score. And two batters into the ball game, the Blue Jays are ahead 1-0 on back-to-back doubles by Bichette and Guerrero. All right, we're going to go ahead and start this game over, folks. I'm going to shut down, restart the stream, and it'll restart the game, right? Folks, getting a round of applause despite the bad start because Oriole fans are pretty damn good fans, regardless of what. Regardless of what might be said otherwise. Anthony Santander getting a hand as he looks at a first pitch inside for ball one. He looks at it and he has to get out of the way of it. Sugano, what's going on, buddy? We got a double and then a pitch way the hell inside. Oh, man, these orange pants are not helping Sugano. Low and in, 2-0 the count. So, yeah, it has to be said, folks. Sugano. I don't know what to tell this dude in terms of, tailoring his pants. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That pitch, come on, give us a strike. Thank you, Blue. It's a late call, 2-1. Scoreboard says 3-0, but that's because the ump was late on that call. Better be 2-1. Yeah, Sugano, That ball's back to Sugano. He looks back, the runner back at second and goes to first, and that's the first out. Okay. Tony with a comebacker, 1 down. Sugano with the assist. That almost got him right in his orange berries. All right, that'll bring up Andres Jimenez. 1 run in, 1 run on, 1 runner on, and 1 batter up at the plate with 1 out. Of course there's 1 batter at the plate. If there's more than 1 batter at the plate, folks, that's not fair. 1-0 the count on Jimenez. And a curveball way outside. 2-0. How you doing there, Sydney? Lewis? You're Sydney, your dad's Lewis. Hello to you both. 2-0 the count on Jimenez. Pitch. That one's on the outside corner for a called strike. This umpire likes that delayed strike call. You got to wait for this guy. And again, the scoreboard on the SN screen. Oh, boy, that's hit the left and over the glove of Gunnar Henderson. In for a hit. Throw comes into second base as Guerrero stops at third. First and third, 3 hits given up by Sugano. 1 out in the inning. Well, folks, again, grab a beer, grab a lot of beer, grab something, whatever your vice is, double it. Here is George Springer. 1 out, runners at the corners. Pitch from Sugano inside. Ball 1. The 1-0. Outside. 2-0. Cal Ripken Jr. is in the first row, and I can see his brows like clenching, his eyebrows. Cal is a little concerned. 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Right side, and it's going to slice into the stands. 2-1 on George Springer. He's hitting .429 in the early going. So he's been a tough out. Check on Jimenez at first. He's back. Sugano gets the sign. He's from the belt. And the pitch is popped up. That will get us the second out on the infield. Jackson Holliday catches the pop-up. And Sugano with a chance to get out of this with just the 1 run given up. 2 down in the inning now for Will Wagner. Hopefully we can make the Blue Jays regret cashing in more than one run, but we still need to get this out. First pitch to Wagner is way outside. What the hell, Sugano? That is not a good first pitch. You're gifting a 1-0 count. Speaking of gifts, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Was that a splitter? That one was dropping below the zone. Wagner, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was a splitter. Look at your boy. 1-1 pitch from Sugano is, wow, that caught the inside edge, but it was dropped by Rutschman, and that might have been the reason why that was called ball 2. 2-1 on Will Wagner. Let's take it over here now. Even though this... There goes the runner. Throw down a second, and Jimenez is safe. Not the worst throw from Adley. He had to pick the ball nearly off the ground on the pitch and to pop up and throw this. It is a late tag on Jimenez. Close play. So a base hit would score 2 now for Toronto. It's a 2-2 count on Wagner. Come on, Sugano. Pitch. Outside, ball 3. Not close. Another pitch in this sequence. Out of the zone so far that the batter doesn't even have to offer at it. Now the count has gone full. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, foul. The infield is shifted toward the right-hand side with Gunnar Henderson just a couple of steps to the left of second base. Another 3-2 to Wagner. Popped up. And we'll get out of play on the third base side. How many pitches for Sugano? 23 so far in this first inning. Another 3-2. Come on, please get out of this inning. In on the hands and fouled away again by Wagner. Here's Don Mattingly. Man, I feel old. Come on, Tomo. Good grief. Get us up to the plate to hit. Pitch. Fouled back again on a fastball at 94. Last few pitches have been up. Top half of the zone. Maybe try to put him away with something low. Change his eye level or something. I'm a little worried about going to the same spot here. Pitch. Up again. He hits it towards center field. It's going to hang up there from Mullins, and he'll make the catch. Back-to-back doubles by the Blue Jays to begin the ball game gave them a 1-0 lead, but it could have been worse. They had first and third with only 1 out and failed to score. At the end of half an inning, it's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles coming up. All right, that's over. You'll take it, Alan, but my God, that was what, like 25 minutes? That felt like hell. I can't have every inning go like this. What's that expression? 1, 2, 3. How about next inning we go 1, 2, 3 with Sugano against this Blue Jay lineup? It will be the bottom part of their order in the second inning. That seems to be the normal thing. First inning, give up something. Second inning, you get a goose egg because you're facing the bottom of the order. I don't know. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Folks, hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. Maybe you needed a reminder. I don't know. I forgot to bring it up until now. We're just getting started here. 8.5 innings to go. Go ahead and get that out the way. Left switch, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That is how this lineup looks. I like it. Bowden Francis. He's got a tattoo right on the back of his neck. His neck looks like a USB port. What do I plug into that thing? Is that where the Matrix goes? All right. Gunnar Henderson. Folks.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar Henderson is oranged out and ready to serve you. Let's see what the Orioles can do at the plate today off of Francis. It's not Kevin Gossman. It's not Jose Barrios. It's not... who are their other good guys? It's Bowden Francis. First pitch is ball 1. And the next one is high, 2-0 on Gunnar. Some patience today would be good. It's cold out there, folks. It looks like a Ravens crowd. Just with a different color scheme. This 2-0 pitch is hit on the ground to second. Man, on 2-0, a grounder to second, Gunnar. Gunnar retired, one away on a ground ball to Jimenez. Roden left, Lucas in center, Springer in right, Wagner at third, Bichette at short, Jimenez at second, Guerrero at first, and Kirk behind the plate. That's the Blue Jay defense. Jimenez with 3 gold gloves. Guerrero has a gold glove? All right. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
He looks at a first pitch strike on a fastball from Francis. Adley hitting 267. Oranged out. Pitch. High. Adley wearing a little black turtleneck under his jersey here. He goes up after a fastball a little bit above the zone and fouls it away. Count is 1-2 on Rutschman here with 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the first. Just a couple of games against these Blue Jays. After last night's rain out, we play again tomorrow in the afternoon at 1 o'clock. This ball's popped up to right. Hanging up there, Springer makes the catch for the second out here in the bottom of the first. So tomorrow afternoon wraps up this mini 2-game series, and then the Guardians are coming to town after a day off on Monday. Another day off. Maybe I'll get cleaned up again. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. First pitch is a curveball in the dirt.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
1-0 on Ryan O'Hearn pitch. Another curveball. This one. What? That's outside, Blue. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scoreboard says 2-0 because the ump stinks. Pitch. Hit on the ground hard, but right to Jimenez at second. He'll throw to first, and the inning is over. Hardest hit ball of the inning, Ryan O'Hearn, but right to Jimenez, the Gold Glover, 3-time Gold Glover. And that'll do it. The Orioles go 1-2-3 on to the second inning. It's Toronto 1, the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the Blue Jay order, due up. Dallas Mod Girl. Well, hello, Dallas. 3 up, 3 down, boom. Well, I'm so happy to have you here. I mean, there you are. You got your mod credentials. Haven't seen you around all season, but you show up just in time to represent the channel as a mod to root on the opponent. Thanks, Dallas Mod Girl. All right. Second inning coming up. Hey, you know, I got a lucky sandwich. I got a sandwich. You know what I got today? Oh, you're going to love this. See, the night before, I ordered from this bread thing. I got like a loaf of bread, which is only like half of it left here. It's like a fresh loaf, right? I'm like, what am I going to do with all this bread? So today I'm like, you know what? I love hummus. I'll just order some hummus from somewhere. And I'll just be dipping my bread in that hummus until I'm, done with the bread, right? Well, I open up my little Food Panda app. What do you guys have over there? Ride? Whatever. What do you guys use for ordering food? Anyway, I'm scrolling through there and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You get that special little alert. Oh, all these restaurants, 25% off. I go in there and then I look at this. I found homemade peanut butter and jelly. There's a curveball by Sugano to Alejandro Kirk. Strike 1 to begin the top of the second. And it was serendipitous, folks. I haven't had peanut butter and jelly in a minute. Kirk with a fly ball to right center field. Mullins will sprint toward the gap and chase it down for out number 1. First out of the second inning. So, yeah, I've been making, you can see, this is like half a loaf. I ate half a loaf. I've had like 3 or 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches today. I feel like I'm back in elementary school, and it's been great. Here is Nathan Lucas. I'm going to call him Lucas. In that opening series in Toronto, I said Lukes, but I think I heard it pronounced Lucas, Lukes. And he has a 2-0 count after this pitch is outside from Sugano. Lucas hitting 158 in limited action. Hey there, George. Yeah, Grubhub or Uber Eats. Oh, Grubhub, sorry. Oh, out here we have Grab and we have Food Panda. It's 3-0 on Lucas. And that is inside for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to a guy hitting a $158 who's not even really an everyday player. I mean, that's how you get my blood pressure up. Here's Alan Roden. He made his major league debut against us in that opening series in Toronto. Had an outstanding catch out in left field. Can't remember who got robbed of a hit, but he laid out. There's a first pitch strike to him. Runner at first, 1 down. Sugano on 32 pitches. 0-1 pitch is outside 1-1. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly, man. I tell you what. A damn good, that's damn good. Desert island food? I think so. I should show you a can of this stuff. This stuff's homemade. This stuff's good. You can tell it's homemade because it's kind of soupy. This pitch is reached for and popped up foul. 1-2 on Roden. We got Mark Wegner behind the plate. Oh, boy. So after the Laz Diaz show out in Arizona, we got Wegner. 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. Reese Cups, Nutty Bars, and PB&J's on the island. My goodness. You might want to pack some insulin with that. Holy cow. Don't go into shock. This pitch is inside, full count. We walk the number 8 guy. We go full on the number 9 guy, Sugano. This is the part of the order where you're not supposed to be wasting 15 pitches on 2 guys. Come on, buddy. Pitch. Hit on the ground and base hit into right field. Are you kidding me? First to third for Lucas. Runners on the corners, 1 out for the Blue Jays, and now it's Bo Bichette time with Guerrero on deck. Bichette, first pitch he saw, he smacked a double into left center field. So whatever that pitch was, don't throw that. Dallas? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? The 1-0 pitch. Outside 2-0. I mean, you're like a professional mod, right? You're on all these sports channels. You kind of know to maybe not talk smack about kicking my butt. It's my team I'm trying to watch here. What are you doing? This pitch is foul back. It's 2-2. Make it 2-1 on Bo Bichette. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed there, Dallas, but our team's kind of been struggling. You can cheer for your team. What's that have to do with talking smack to me? This pitch is fouled away. Leave me out of it. All right? Been tough over here. Appreciate it. 2-2 the count on Bichette. Check on the runner at first. And Roden is back. That would be a good idea. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm being gaslit. This pitch is hit hard in the right, a base hit. Make it 2-0. Throw back in. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Sugano gives up a run in the first. Sugano gives up a run in the second. Bichette is 2 for 2. with a double, a run scored, and now an RBI single. Fun. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's the same way Ike Turner showed love, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, for you. All in good fun for you. I love it. it's all in good fun. Your team is hurting right now. Like, everyone's getting hurt. The fan base is freaking out. We're stomping you on your head. It's fun. Here's a called strike to Guerrero. All right, Dallas. Nothing in the way of, okay, maybe the head stomp was a little bit much. My bad. Here's a ball hit on the ground to third. Play to second. Play to first. It is a double play, folks. How about that? Inning over. Two nothing Orioles as 2-0 Blue Jays. If only. As we go to the bottom of the second. I do know how much? All right. I guess I'm just not used to it done at me in Mind Stream by a mod that hasn't shown up to mod anything else but in 1.5 innings. Okay. I got you. Right. Yeah, I think football history bringing up a very valid point. You know. I just, Westberg, Mullins, and O'Neill due up in the bottom of the second inning. Folks. All right, well, I mean, you know, you don't have to be. I mean, it's in your name. There. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. That was easy. Hi, everybody. All right. Bottom of the second. Jordan Westberg time.
West is that way.
Hi, Alan. Show me something good. First pitch is up and in on Westberg. Man, I gotta find my happy place. Pitch. That is a called strike. Westberg hitting .256. That one's up and in. 2-1. I hear a bugle in the crowd. Two-one pitch, swing and a miss. That pitch was off speed and Westberg was out in front of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think I can hear Buck Martinez on the call here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Same pitch as before. This one even more impossible to get to, and Westberg strikes out. Look at the dip on that. 1 down, and that'll bring up. Who do we got? Somebody. Mullins? All right, there's said. Curveball for a strike.
Folks said, now you know what to do.
Now, can we not make Bowden Francis, come on. Yeah, I get it. He almost did a no-hitter or something. There's a pitch outside. 1-1 the count. I almost hooked up with Parker Posey once, but almost, and closing the deal. There's a big difference. 2-1 the count on said pitch. Check swing. He went. It's 2-2. Man, that breaking ball from Francis is making us look bad up there right now. Mullins asks for time. This pitch is fouled away. It's all good, Dallas. Not so much as an offense, it's just the timing is terrible. You know, if you were an Oriole fan, you would know it's we're hurting right now. We are hurting. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Every day, Dallas, we're losing bad, or another pitcher's going down with an injury, or some bonehead play on the base paths costs us a game or something. I mean, it's just this pitch is popped up by Mullins to left, and Roden out there makes the catch. 2 down. I mean, last game we played was Wednesday afternoon, and we got beat 9-0. And then we got a travel day, and then a rain out, and then finally we get back to business, and it starts off with a first pitch double. 3 pitches later, we're down 1-0. You feel me? Here's a curveball to O'Neill for a called strike.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
So that's all that is. We're wounded. We are wounded animals. 0-1 pitch is low. Sometimes when you're dealing with a wounded animal, even when you have the best of intentions and you're trying to be super gentle and kind, it's still tough. So I apologize. For not being able to, keep my emotions in check. Again, I am really, it's really been tough watching my team play like this lately. O'Neill with a 1-2 count pitch. That's inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the second. Pitch popped up, straight up on the infield. Coming in as the third baseman, Wagner, and he makes the catch to win the inning. So the Orioles have sent 6 men to the plate. And squadoosh, we go to the third, 2-0 Toronto. Damn. I'm going to roll one right now. You know what? I'm going to roll one. Forget it. We'll do it live. I mean, I got it. This is killing me, folks. This is killing me. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm at my wit's end, folks. I'm at my wit's end. I'm telling you. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I am not cut out for this. The numbers would indicate that I'm not cut out for this. Things are tough all over, folks. You know what? Not in the mood. Sorry about that. Try again tomorrow. Hey, Shante. Anthony Santander is striding up to the plate. I'm glad one person who shows up for every game is in love and life with how we're playing. I'm glad. They are now silenced. So now that you have nobody to share your joy of our misery with, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. 0-1 on Tony. Pitch. That one smacked to right, and that ball's going to go. On to the flag court. Anthony Santander, a solo shot, makes it 3-zip. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep this joiner rollin'. Man, my head is swollen. Rawhide. We're down now 3-0. We've given up runs in every inning. When the hell are we gonna figure it out? Andres Jimenez takes a breaking ball low for ball one. By the way, with Eflin's injury, I was sitting there trying to figure out, like, what is the pecking order of this rotation at this point? Who is our quote-unquote ace? And the answer I came up with, I'm going to have to change again, I think, because it was Sugano. I'm like, well, he gave us one pretty good start, which is more than I can say with the rest of this rotation as is. And all he's done here is given up runs in each of the first 3 innings. Andres Jimenez with a ground ball to second base. Holiday up with it. 1 away. 3-0 Blue Jays in the top of the third. Edward, you say that, but if you compare his numbers with O'Neill's numbers right now, we've got the better guy right now. There is a called strike to Springer. Oh, 1 count is popped up. Mullins jogging in, calling off O'Neill, and makes the catch for the second out here in the third. I got to tell you, that suit, is that a one-size-fits-all home run suit? You mean to tell me Vlad Guerrero can fit in that jacket? Or is he going to look like Chris Farley and Tommy Boy? There's a hard hit ball to second, backhanded by Holiday, throws off balance in time. Folks, that inning is over. Another run for the Blue Jays. Jackson Holiday is turning into a pretty slick-looking fielder out there. God, remember all the routine mistakes he was making in his rookie season last year? None of that right now. He's looking comfortable at second base. On to the bottom of the third. Blue Jays now lead it 3-0. Yeah, let's get this Lucky ready to go. I'm working on it. I intentionally didn't have one ready because I said, you know what, BW, I got a good feeling about today. You're not going to need anything. You're just going to watch team kick some butt. And again, Dallas, if you're still out there, I look, now I sound like one of these jerk spouses that gets mad and then comes back after they blow everything up and go, I'm sorry. But I am. Look, it was just bad timing. So it's more my fault than yours, really. You know? I just know that it's just good practice that when I show up on other people's streams and I'm like saying hey to them, winning or losing, like I don't crap on their team during their stream. Because, they're streaming. Okay. Yeah, it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry this relationship hasn't worked out. Fat man in a little coat. Here's Silent J. All right. For the record, me and Dallas are good. And I am sorry. Sincerely. All right, Kerstad, come on. 1-0 pitch is a little bit low, 2-0. Blue Jays getting at us with paper cuts. Individual runs in the first 3 innings. We need a crooked number on the board. Kerstad, hard ground ball to first. Guerrero stops it, picks it up, flips it to the pitcher covering. And that's now 7 up, 7 down for Bowden Francis to begin the ball game. He just came in a little hot, Dallas. That's all. It was a little hot, I haven't seen you in a while. Normally, if I'm caught up with... Did I lose 3? I've lost 3 subs since this game started. Okay. Wow. Ryan Mountcastle's at the plate. And he takes a first pitch strike as my channel continues to go backwards. Every number is down. View counts are down. Subs are down. Mountcastle hits it to left, and it's caught out there. 2 away. That was quick.
Okay, mount up.
And here is Jackson Holiday. Ground ball on one pitch to third, and Holiday retired. 9 up, 9 down. We go to the fourth inning, 3-0 Blue Jays. All right, look, folks, I was going to save this hopefully for a time where we're somewhere around 100 concurrent viewers. Normally we get around 100 or more at the peak of a ball game, but we might not even get there. Here's the deal, folks. Because if you are here right now and you're watching, you're a huge Orioles fan. Unfortunately, a lot of others out there are not going along with that. Here's the deal. Last season, my first season, for example, we played the Rockies in a game like in August on a weekday. That game got me 5,500 views. I was averaging somewhere between 4,500 to 5,000 views a ball game once my channel was, hitting its stride for most of the second half of the season. And remember, folks, in the second half, the team wasn't playing all that well, but the numbers were still there. Guess what? The numbers aren't there. I am now averaging 1,300 a game. I'm averaging about 1/3 the audience I did last year through the first couple of weeks or so. And I'm scared. I'm scared that this channel is not going to succeed. All I thought about during the off season was I just got to get through one more year of positive growth like that first year, and it should work out for me. It's not working out right now. And, I just have to hope that it works out. Not looking good. Alejandro Kirk at the plate, and he checks his swing. An appeal. First base umpire says no. No swing. Kirk 0 for 1. That pitch is off the plate, and it's 2-0. I mean, folks, if you remember last season, there were a lot of people that were here for every game, and I don't know where all those people went. I don't know where they all went. And then I have to sit here and wonder myself, am I doing a lousy job? Is my firm stance about the negativity around the team, is that making people go away? Well, I mean, that might be part of it, but that's a leadoff walk, by the way, to Alejandro Kirk. People are telling me patience, Janet, but I'm telling you the hard numbers. I'm doing a third of the numbers. And I can't survive. I can't survive with the numbers the way they are. This pitch is up and away on Lucas. Not even close. Pitch number 60 is coming up right now from Sugano. That one's hit on the ground. Could be two. Holiday picks it nice over to Gunner. Back to first. That's a double play ball, folks. This double play combo looking pretty good. Folks, I don't know how to tell you. The patience has been there. I'm fully committed. And that's the other thing that's hard for me to process, was just how much work I did in the off season to upgrade everything for this channel to make it even better. And I'm putting up 33% of last year's numbers. There's really no positive way to spin it, folks. Here's Roden. 0-1 the count is outside 1-1. Now, one thing I did change I went back and I looked at everything going on with last year's games. And one thing I did notice, as this pitch is foul back, one thing I did notice is that my hashtags, my top 3 hashtags, which shows up, it's part of how you manipulate the algorithm a little bit. They were slightly different than last year. So I set those to be just like last year. This pitch is in the dirt. 2-2 the count to Roden. 2 down, nobody on in the top of the 4th. Sugano trying to get through an inning without giving up a run for the first time today. I can compare Nicholas. This is a ground ball to first. Mountcastle flips it to Sugano covering, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Blue Jays. You want to see last year's April numbers? It's still not up to par, Nicholas. Trust me. Trust me, the numbers are not good. And yeah, so here are the things. One thing is I took off a extended amount of time after the season ended between like the second week of October and like the third week of February, you know, for like 4.5 months or so. No content. And I think YouTube sort of penalizes you for that. They want you to be a machine and churn out content nonstop, and then they'll kick you up the algorithm chain. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that might have hurt the channel a lot. How to fix that, I don't know. I don't want to be a guy that just puts out BS content every day just to make things work when, again, I just want to call the games, you know? Maybe do a couple of hangouts during the off season. We've got some long, let me get through the comments. 5-8 with nothing but wins when we bash the crap out of the ball is causing some O's indifference. Yeah, I know our record and our start isn't helping. That's definitely playing into it. You've done nothing but improve your content. I think it's because the people don't want to watch the Orioles with the way they're playing. Yeah, but again, like that opening day game, we crushed. And still, like some of the numbers before everybody was panicking, yeah, I chalked it up to, you know, well, it's early, this and that. Look, I will say this, just to show you that I'm not all doom and gloom. As Gunnar Henderson is up, he fouls the first pitch straight back.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Just to let you know, I'm not all doom and gloom. There are some things that are good about what's going on with the channel. First of all, the average watch time, like the number of minutes the average person is watching along, that is very strong. It was strong last year, and that continues to be strong. When you're here for a good long time, and you are apparently enjoying the content. This pitch is outside the Gunner, and the count is 2-1. But again, there were a lot of people that were here on a regular basis last year that I haven't seen them once this year. Where did they go? I don't know. But that's what you worry about when you shut down a channel for 4 or 5 months. Anyway, I'm just getting that all off my chest, folks, because yeah, I'm pretty frightened. That is a called strike 3 on the outside corner at the knees. This is getting. I gotta finish this J. As a stats kind of guy, numbers have context compared. Yeah. I know, Nicholas. It's. Trust me, I'm looking at every way, every angle. Yeah, I wouldn't tell you this on the air unless, you know, I wasn't telling you the truth here.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Adley Rutschman at the plate. And he lifts one to right, down in the corner. It's going to slice into the stands, foul. Do what you do best, call the game. Thank you. True about YouTube, I was watching a channel last night and he said he took off 2 weeks and all of his numbers tanked. Well, there you go. 2 weeks and his numbers tanked. I took off 4.5 months. So, yeah, lesson learned, I guess. This ball's hit on the ground to second. Jimenez bobbles it, picks it up, throws to first, and Adley is retired. Do we have a base runner yet? Do we have a base runner yet? My channel goal isn't the same as yours, BW, but I don't understand dramatic drop in views like out of the blue. Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's a combination of factors, but I think the number one thing was taking all that time off. There's a called strike to Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
But what's weird is it's like I started the channel last year from nothing. It's not like I had all these. Here's a line drive caught by Guerrero at first. Good Lord. Second hard hit ball by O'Hearn. And the second he hit a hard liner the second. And now he hits one the first. On to the fifth inning, 3-0 Blue Jays. 12 up, 12 down. That is true, but at the same time, some people already gave up before the season even started. I hope we can get... You know what, Timothus? That is so sad. A team that has averaged 96 wins for the last 2 years, who the year before we had Corbin Burns, won 101 games. So we didn't have Burns. And then people are going to be like, you know what, I'm not even going to give this team a chance? Boy. I hope we can get a few games over 500. I think the views will go up, but I'm not an expert on all this. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's not just, like I said, the average, the people who are showing up, the views are like at least real people who are here for a while. That's the good thing. You know, because a lot of times if you look at, let's say, I do a stream and I get 5,000 views, 2,000 of those people are probably going to be on here for like a minute or two. Get the score, look around, see if they want to hang, you know, and then they're done. But those are the people who I'm not reaching anymore, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, should I not be talking about this? We're in the middle of a break right now. But yeah, things are, I'm a little worried, to be quite honest. Obviously, there's other things going on in a lot of people's lives right now where trying to make ends meet and paying the bills isn't easy. Here is a pitch fouled away by Bo Bichette. Great, he's up again, leading off the top of the fifth. So, you know, we're dealing with a tough economy right now as well. Now, normally you'd say, well, what would that have to do with somebody tuning in to watch a free baseball YouTube channel? Oh, people might be busy or having to do other things, I guess. 0-2 to Bichette is hit on the ground and through for a base hit. Bichette is 3 for 3 on a base hit to left field. I can't roll this J fast enough. What's that about? Who has 200,000 subs? 200,000. Here is Guerrero. An inside-out swing into right field, a base hit. Bichette is going to stop at second base. Thank you. 2 on, nobody out. And hurry up with this, Jay. Hey there, Scott. Yeah, the attendance really did drop off after that opening game. That's right. Well, I'm very meticulous about putting my special luckies together, so this thing might not be done for another 20 minutes. So Drew French came out to have a chat with Tomoyuki Sugano after he's given up 2 more base runners. Here to lead off the top of the 5th, Anthony Santander, who hit his home run his last time up, comes up for the 3rd time today. Sugano is about to throw his 70th pitch. And here it is, inside and low for ball 1. Sugano doesn't seem to throw a whole lot of first pitch strikes, which I thought that was part of his appeal, was control. And if you're a pitcher with good control, then usually you're going to get ahead with a first pitch strike. This pitch is fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, just to give you an example, folks, like, take a look at this. When the Orioles played the Yankees in a spring training game, not the spring breakout game, it was just another spring game back in March, that got like 850 views. And then I've got regular season games here. Like, I had a Royals game where I barely broke 1,000. Tony goes to right field again. And this time, wow, this ball just stays in the yard. It's going to move 2 runners up. So it's a very productive out for Santander, who just missed hitting a 3-run bomb as he flies out to right just in front of the grounds crew shed. O'Neill with the catch. What happened? Something happened. Guerrero's got his hands up like, why am I out? Did Guerrero... I think Guerrero might have left the base too early. That's my best guess. He had tagged and went to second base. Normally, a fly ball to right, you don't see a runner try to tag and go first to second. Guerrero did. This inning is over. What happened? This inning is over. If anybody would like to explain how that inning ended in the chat, please do while I finish rolling this J. I've got priorities. Thank you.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Three 0 Toronto. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. They both left early. Well, wait a minute. Did we just have a triple play? Was it 2 on, nobody out, a fly ball caught, and both runners on the bases around? Was that a triple play? Somebody's got to help me out here. Yeah, on a Saturday afternoon against a division opponent, the return of Anthony Santander, the orange out with the uniforms, the Ced Mullins t-shirt giveaway, and we can't break 20,000. I'll say it one more time. You want to get this fan base excited about something that nobody is going to frown about, only smile. Lock up Adley. Lock up a player and give us some confidence as fans that we're going to try to hold on to at least some of these guys. What a great way to, give us something good to feel about during these tough times we're going through right now. Wow. So 4 innings from Sugano. Oh, so there's 2 down, and Sugano is out of the game. Okay. That's what happened. Keegan Aiken is on. Runner at third, 2 down. Andres Jimenez at the plate. And 0-1 pitch is high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So, yeah, they did appeal a throw to first, and Guerrero is out. He did leave the bag early. That was the second out. There was no third out. They just made a pitching change. Keegan Aiken is now 2-1 on Andres Jimenez. That ball's drilled to right. That ball is caught out there in front of the wall by Tyler O'Neill. Holy Toledo. Jimenez just missed a bomb. We get through that inning. And yeah, folks, the game, I'm going to run it back. Just to show you, like, we've got explanations for these other things. Yeah, I started this game at 2,489 subs. It is 4:18 in the morning. I'm calling a game. We haven't put a run on the board yet. We haven't had anybody get on base yet. We're coming off a game from Wednesday where we got shut out. We haven't scored a run since Tuesday. And for all that, -3 subs. And you're telling me I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, things are going great. Great. I mean, I don't even have the heart to be like, hey, you want to subscribe them? I can't even sell it anymore. I don't even know how to sell it. I wanted to do everything different than your typical YouTube channel. I wanted to do it the right way. I guess this isn't the right way. First pitch to Jordan Westberg is inside for ball 1.
Well, west is that way.
Hey, it's 4:20 local time. Perfect timing. That's inside 2-0. Pitch to Westberg. That one is knee high on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. My goodness. Off-speed pitch, middle of the plate. And we can't even get to that one. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Westberg strikes out. So that's what I meant when I started this broadcast today. Like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. And what do I wind up doing? I wind up just spilling the beans about how it's anything but fun right now. But you're the audience. I'm the content creator. It's my job to put on a show to make it fun for you guys. It is 1-0 on said Mullins.
Well said, now you know what to do.
2-0. So please don't give up on me. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. That one's right in there for a strike. Outside ball 4. There's the first base runner of the ball game. Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
A walk! Look at us. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that is a foul ball. 0-1. The 0-1 to O'Neill. Right in there, a strike. What were you looking for on that one, Tyler? 0-2 the count. Runner at first, 1 down. And the 0-2 to O'Neill. Low. I might need to make some coffee. Let's see. I went to bed tonight like around 9. Got up around 2. That's 5 hours. If I can just get in like a 2-hour nap during the day, that should be... I'll probably not go back to bed. This pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'll tell you what, Alejandro Kirk, with that catcher's gear on, with that like ribbed, padded chest protector, he looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man out there. 2-2 pitch and a snap throw to first that gets a Guerrero pretending the ball got away. Mullins sort of razzing Guerrero for trying to trick him. It's a full count on Tyler O'Neill. Come on, folks. Pitch. Swung on, hit the left, and caught on a soft little pop-up to shortstop. You want to get rid of interleague play? I want to go back to just playing a few against the other league. Just playing the entire other league for one series, like playing every team every year. I'm not a fan. Kerstad with a foul ball off to the right. Yeah, there's nothing special about interleague. Remember when interleague play was special? I think the Orioles played the Braves down at Turner Field in Atlanta for that first. I remember there was a backup catcher that hit a home run, snuck one into the corner. What was that kid's name? Lenny? What was that kid's name? Probably had like 2 or 3 home runs in his career, and he got a home run. But it was special because, yeah, Lenny Webster. Thank you, Michael. Lenny Webster. 1-1 pitch. That one's hit well. Center field, backing up, looking up, and that ball's going to go into the first row in the right center field bleachers. Bye-bye, birdie. Well, one fan is happy. He's got a gift in his breadbasket. A 409-foot home run by Kerstad to right center field. It's a 2-run shot. We're back to within a run. 3-2 Toronto. The Orioles are on the board. The Homer hose is back. Where the hell's that been? Has that been the problem this whole time? You believe in magic. Folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Did we just set off fireworks in the stadium? Why does it look super cloudy on screen right now? We are hot boxing in Camden Yards. Pitch, low. 3-0 on Ryan Mountcastle. How about this?
Okay, mount up.
Brian Baker, a right-hander getting loose for the Orioles. Taken all the way on 3-0. That's a strike. See, whoever told me that Francis almost throws no-hitters, yeah, well, he almost had a 5-inning perfect game. That is a called strike inside. Come on, Blue.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
That was ball 4. Instead, it's 3-2 on Mountcastle. 2 down, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. 2 runs in. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and Mountcastle's down on strikes. The inning is over, but a 2-run bomb by Silent J. We go now to the 6th inning. Toronto 3, Baltimore 2. Hey, bye-bye birdie. Hi, everybody. Out-of-town scores are up here. You can peruse them at your liking. I'm going to be right back. What am I going to do? Do a disappearing act. Okay. Brian Baker is on the mound now for Baltimore. George Springer's at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. Second pitch is ball 2. Two-0. Inside ball 3. Three-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul, third base side. Be right back. That's the sound of boiling water. 3-1 pitch. Up and in ball 4. What the hell are we doing? Another leadoff walk. Damn. Will Wagner is 0 for 2. Inside ball 1. Man, come on. Baker has been solid in every appearance so far this season. He's walked the first batter. He's 1-0 now on Wagner. Pitch. There is a beauty. What was that? 84 miles an hour, started inside, dropped down to the knees, and then tailed back over the inside corner. That was a sick pitch, whatever it was. 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2. Wait, Rob. Rob, you weren't here for that? Being the baseball superstitious people we are, should we tell Rob to leave until we win? Because apparently we can only score when Rob's not here. This pitch is fouled away. Rob, you got some errands you need to run, or maybe water the lawn or something? There's a called strike 3. Brian Baker gets the strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, you were here, but you didn't have the live button. Okay, can you rewind it 5 minutes and just stay there? We'll let you know 5 minutes later what happens. I'm kidding, of course. There is one out. Here's George Springer, hit back toward Baker. He goes to second, and Holiday handles a tough throw. He goes to first in time. Double play, inning over. Folks, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, you're at the stadium. All right, well, geez, Louise. Go to the concession stand, get you some Dippin' Dots, and don't come back until we're winning. I think I was supposed to play that for a Sugano strikeout, but he didn't have any. You're my candy girl. All right, folks, I got an idea. I'm gonna do a bit of a fundraiser / telethon / celebration stream because yeah, until things pick up, I got a birthday coming up in a month. I could I don't know, manipulate that, but whatever the point, the thing is, look. I'm going to do it for this. What is it? 162.13. So, in 24 more games, so sometime next month, sometime right around my birthday, I will be celebrating calling my 200th straight Orioles game without missing a single game. And for that 200th game, as Jackson Holiday hits a one-hop grounder to second, he is retired on one pitch. So for that game number 200, I'll set it up in a way where, if you want to help your buddy out with a little bit of a donation or something, I don't want to ask on a daily basis. The worst thing you can do when your channel is not meeting its goals is to desperately fish for super chats and all that stuff. As Gunnar Henderson takes off the plate for ball 1. Gunnar is 0 for 2.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
That is outside again. 2-0. France is up to 71 pitches. So if I set it up to where I'm fully out in front about it, fully transparent, that pitch is ball 3. 3-0. Where I'm look, and nobody has to feel obligated to do anything. Because, again, I know a lot of people out there are struggling right now, Take care of you first. 3-0 pitch. That's right down the gut. Maybe I'll create a poll about that. There's a swing and a miss. Because I would just ask you guys straight out, is that an okay idea, or does that sound scummy for me to do? And rather than just ask you, because maybe you don't want to say, I could just put up a poll, and then you can anonymously answer. I support the idea, BW, or no, I think it's kind of gross, BW. This pitch is that is outside. Gunnar has been done wrong so many times early in the season on a called strike 3 just like this. It's outside, you dick. You dick. I think the ump's first name is Richard. I don't know. That pitch was closer to being a strike than the one Gunnar got called out on, but it's called a ball here to Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
I'm going to enjoy this lucky, and then I'll set up a poll. Completely anonymous. This pitch is outside. 2-0. Richard Cranium. That ball's lifted in the air by, oh boy, Rutschman. He had a look. Bye-bye birdie. Adley Rutschman stares down a home run. He crushes it to right field. And there is a young man with an ugly mullet and a fresh Adley baseball home run ball. This game is tied. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
Oh my God, Adley with the stare. We've got smiles in the Oriole dugout. Smiles. Popped up by O'Hearn. Foul ground, first base side, and out of play. Smiles in the dugout, folks. All this happened as soon as I mentioned my birdathon coming up in 24 games. Hopefully it'll be on a good night. You know, like not a Wednesday afternoon getaway game. Here's Ryan O'Hearn with an 0-1 count. That is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Timothus, you're so right. Gunnar should not have been. Yeah, that should have been we should be winning right now. Timothus is right. I have not, Janet. I just thought of this off the top of my head. I haven't mapped it out. Plus, with rainouts being prevalent early in the season, it's probably not worth even trying to map it out yet. When it gets to like within 10 days, I'll make like a community post about it or something. We got a full count. Yeah, again, I have no idea. That's ball 4, folks.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Ball 4 on a pitch low. And there's activity in the Toronto bullpen. We're in the bottom of the 6th. We're tied at 3. And here comes the Blue Jays skipper. Or is this the pitching coach? You know what I suck at? I don't know all the managers. I honestly don't. I need to do some research. Like when we were playing the Diamondbacks and Torey Lovello went off on that ump. At first, I'm like, the Diamondback manager. And I'm like, who is this guy? I know now. So that was just a mound meeting with the pitching coach. Maybe a way to get Ryan Yarborough, who's getting loose, a little more time to get ready. Jordan Westburg, folks, struck out his last time up. He's 0 for 2. He's due. He's due. He's been struggling lately.
West is that way.
First pitch to him, and it's a chopper foul. I should, though, Janet. I should. I should know all the managers. I should at least know the ones in our own division. Alex Cora, Aaron Boone. Who's the Tampa manager? See, I stink. The 0-1 is bounced in there, gets away from the catcher. And going into second base is Rutschman. So with 2 down, the go-ahead run now in scoring position. As Kirk is unable to handle that wild pitch. 1-1 on Westburg. All right, Jordan. Hit it where it's pitched, buddy. Swing and a miss once again, getting fooled on that ball that just dips below the zone. That's the same pitch he struck out on his last time up. That split finger is killing us. Got to lay off that pitch. 1-2. High, 2-2. Come on. Who's the Rays manager? Kevin Cash? That sounds right. 2-2. Line drive. A backhanded stop at short. A long throw. And no! Guerrero can't hold on to the ball. And this inning will continue. Jordan Westburg. And we score. No, we don't. Why did they show a 4? Oh, my God. They just trolled me. I'm like, there's no way we scored. They showed 4-3 Orioles on the scoreboard and then took it back within a split second. What are they doing? That should go down as an infield hit. It was a above average play there. Said Mullins is up 1st and 3rd, 2 down in a tie ball game.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Pitch. Outside, ball 1. Come on, Charm City. Pitch. That is a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Premature scorelation. 1-1 pitch outside on a breaking ball. Said lays off easily. 2-1. Francis up now to 92 pitches. He's at the end of his line. A chance to get to him one more time before they go to the pen. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1st and 3rd, and a 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Pitch. Fouled away off to the left, 2-2. Bugle. Oh. 2-2. Francis from the belt. The pitch. Popped up and foul out of play. Mullins fights that one off. Mullins leads the team right now with a 182 WRC plus, which if you don't know what that means he's about 82% better than the average hitter. Up and away, full count. Oriole fans are making noise. It's not a big crowd, but right now they're making noise. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air. Left center field. That ball is going to get down and bounce up against the base of the wall. One run is in. Here comes another. And the Orioles are ahead on a 2-out, 2-run triple by said Mullins. Oh, doctor.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Folks, said Mullins with 2 more RBI. What a season this dude's having. If this is his walk year, hell yeah. What happened? The inning is over. Why? How did this inning end? I did not see a single thing. I just saw Mullins walking away. How did that inning end? How did that inning end? Did Mullins get picked off? Did Mullins get picked off? What happened? Oh, it's a pitching change. Oh, God. All right. Thank God.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right, folks. You know what? Your boy's not going to worry about anything if we win this game. Let me do this real quick. All right, there you go. Very simple. By the way, we got 95 people here watching right now. 72 have hit the like button. 23 of you have not. If you're one of those 23, hey, don't feel bad. It's not the end of the world. You can make up for that right now by hitting that like button. It's a thumb. It's pointing up. You tap it. It turns white. Everybody's happy. Pitching change. Right-hander on the mound. Is it Yarborough? Or who is this guy? Who is this guy and what does he do? Yariel Rodriguez. And first pitch hits Tyler O'Neill. I don't know why I said Yarborough. Yariel Rodriguez hits Tyler O'Neill on the first pitch.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
It is 5-3 Orioles. O'Neill takes first and third. Mullins at third base after that 2-run triple. Wow, said. I got to look at said Mullins' current stats. Mullins right now is hitting .295 with 3 homers and 14 RBI. I think. If this is up to date. He's played 12 games and he's got 14 RBI. Heston Kjerstad is up. He's got a 1-0 count. Pitch. Up and away. 2-0. Is that right, Timothus? Well, then let's get some revenge. We got a hitter's count here, 2-0. Kjerstad waving that bat around. Swing and a miss. Has this guy got a splitter too? That looked like a splitter. Dipping below the zone. 2-1 the count. They're calling that a slider. Okay, that was straight up and down. Pitch. Fouled away off to the left. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 runs in. The Orioles with 2 in the 5th and 3 more here in the 6th. 5 runs on just 4 hits. The 2-2. Hit on the ground. Second base, slowly. Only 1 play to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Orioles, they chipped away in the 5th. They take the lead in the 6th. The big hit, a 2-run triple by Ced Mullins, but Adley Rutschman also going yard, his 3rd of the season after those 2 on opening day. And Kjerstad had that home run in the 5th inning. 5 runs on the board. We go to the 7th, 5-3 Baltimore. All right. What's going on down at the nightclub tonight?
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
By the way, I made a lot of noise tonight. It is 4:57 a.m., and I haven't heard a peep from my new neighbors. So that's a positive sign. They're willing to put up with me. Hey, maybe it was that other neighbor that was the bad luck to all this. Okay, I'm glad I did the poll because it's not at 100%. At least one person out there is saying, bad taste, dude. This isn't a charity. And, part of me, I don't really want to have to do something like this. I'm just trying to think of something that would, what's the word? Justify it, If I reach a milestone, and the channel needs some help, I got to give it a try, I think. All right. 7th inning, folks. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas with Brian Baker still out here on 11 pitches. First one to Lucas is hot. Oh, they call that a strike. All right, ump. I see you. I see you. You can see on the monitor there how that pitch was very high. That ball's hit to left. That ball's going to be trouble. It is down for a hit. Kjerstad will get it back in. It's a leadoff double. Damn. Damn. James. Leadoff double. Alan Roden is up next. And then it's the top of the order after that. Where's Cano? Here comes Brandon Hyde. I'm sitting here going, where's Cano? Like right now, I want our best on. I want Cano. I want Bautista. Like, we need to not screw. Hey, look, it's Yenier Cano about to come into the ball game. Do I know? Does your boy know? Your boy knows. Call the bullpen.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get late.
Whoops. I promise you, I saw no glimpse of Cano in the bullpen. Nothing. I'm just like, where's Cano? And then I see Brandon Hyde pop out of the dugout, point to the pen, and here comes Cano. I mean, that's faster than asking Siri a question. Siri, please replace Baker with Cano. Replacing Baker with Cano. Siri, play Despacito. Siri, play Baby Shark on a loop continuously until the battery dies on the phone. You think you're bad luck to my Alan, you're here. You're here. With the way things are going right now, it's impossible for you to be bad luck. I think the bad luck are the 2,500 people a game that aren't showing up. Hey, there's the Bromo Seltzer Tower. Oh, shoot. You know, the timing was pretty lousy on that. We've hit the 2-hour mark, folks. That means I got to refresh the game. Here we go. Yenier Cano is on the mound. And the first pitch to Roden is outside for ball 1. Let's throw some strikes, Yenier. We need you to be on your A game, my friend. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch. That's a strike. Right in there at 94 miles an hour. On point. Are you being for real? Are you listening to Despacito right now? Or Baby Shark? This one is reached for. Unbelievable. A soft liner into center field. Runners at the corners, nobody out. I mean, a flare. Just reaching the bat head out and serving it into center field. Alan Roden. How did he even get to that pitch? That's 4 or 5 inches outside. Not a bad pitch from Cano at all. In terms of it being a fat pitch. It wasn't a strike, but my goodness. And now Bo Bichette is up with Guerrero on deck, nobody out. Strap in, kids. Here we go. First pitch to Bichette is off the plate. We need strikes, man. We need strikes. Bichette is 3 for 3. You got to get that out of your head and just attack. Attack. You have to. Pitch. Swing and a miss. There you go. Look like a slider. Oh, Ms. Janet. Did they take you down to the tower? Have you ever been up in the tower, dear? One pitch. That one's hit to second. Holiday, flip to the second. Gunner to first. Double play. A run will score. But The lead is still intact. The bases are empty, and there are 2 down. 5-4 Baltimore. No RBI for Bichette. And Jackson Holiday has made second base his home here in 2025. Guerrero at the plate. So obviously you still need to be careful even with the bases empty with a one-run lead here. First pitch to him is breaking off the plate outside for ball 1. Pitch on the outside corner, a called strike. Folks, we got ourselves a contest. Pitch. That's a comebacker. Cano will pick it up. Whoa, okay. I don't know why I freaked out. That ball left his hand in a lob fashion. Your boy got scared, but it's at first base. This inning is over, folks. The Blue Jays do get a run back, but it could have been it could have been a lot worse. The Radisson, they're pretty good. You could do a lot worse. Folks, guess what time it is? I know Rob knows. I know Michael knows. See this Oriole bird right here? It's time to throw some cakes on, and my voice is cracking. Cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's damn right. We're back home, folks. We got a long homestand. The first of 8 straight 7th inning stretches at home. Should have been 9. It'll be Mountie, Holiday, and Gunner. Folks, again, if this offense can get going, when you've got your number 8 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle, and Holiday hitting 9th, and then it just goes back to Gunner, there's no let up in this lineup. There's no, let's just get it to this part of their lineup. And no, not with this, not with us. If we can get our act together, which I know we can, and I know we should, and I know we will, we must succeed. Ignore the burger. Easier said than done. I'm starving. All right, folks. Yariel Rodriguez out here for another inning of work. And at least to begin the inning, Holiday and Gunner do up 2 lefties. So maybe he's just here to face Ryan Mountcastle, who takes ball 1.
Okay, mount up.
Next pitch, bottom of the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike. Speaking of lefties, the lefty Mason Fluharty is up in the pen, and that is my pick. Call to the pen after this batter, no matter what happens. That one's up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike on Mountcastle. Burgers with pancake buns. All right. That is darn near food porn, Burger King. Popped up. Second base, Jimenez onto the outfield grass, makes the catch. 1 away, and it's going to be a bullpen call, folks. I already know it is. Like, don't even bother. Go ahead and take a leak now if you need to. They're going to go to the pen here. Or my name ain't BW. Here comes the manager. Hey, look at me. Look at me, Ma. I know what I'm talking about. Pitching change.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
How you doing? Hey, we're back to 2490. All right. We're back to needing 10 more to get to the halfway point of the goal. I mean, 2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back. We go together 'cause opposites attract, and you know it ain't fiction. You know it's a fact. This channel comes together. Sorry. Michael, you just rewatched the Wicker Man remake with Nicolas Cage? Yeah, that is a hilarious movie. I love it. I love it. You know, we might have to have like a Wicker Man watch party sometime if I can figure out how to pull that off. I mean, it's fun. If you've never seen it, don't watch it alone. Get some friends together and have a laugh. What is crawling up? Oh, okay. That could have been worse. I thought that was like a spider. It's just a moth. All right. On Discord, there you go. Hey, folks, who wants to have a Discord watch party of The Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage? Would you believe it if there's a scene where he dresses up in a bear costume and just decks some old lady in the face? he just... Oh, my God, that movie. All right, Jackson Holiday. First pitch is outside. Fluharty on the mound. And come on, Holiday. You can hit lefties. Who says you can't hit lefties, huh? Pitch. That one gets away. 2-0. How about a bad... So bad it's good movie night on Discord every once in a while. 2-0 pitch. That is a called strike. Bottom of the zone. Holiday 0 for 2 so far today. And a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gunner on deck. The 2-2. Up and away. Full count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Fluharty strikes out Holiday for the second out in the bottom of the 7th. That brings up Gunnar Henderson. And we need to get Gunnar going. Gunnar had like one good game since he's joined the team. It's been a struggle otherwise. Come on, buddy.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Wild swing on a pitch 6 inches outside. Fluharty's got what looks like a sweeping slider that is basically unhittable unless you're just ready to go to where... Oh, Gunner gets to this one. It's dropping, and it's a diving catch in center field. Gunnar Henderson hit a ball right back up the gut. It was dropping fast. But Nathan Lucas with a nice catch to rob Gunnar of his first hit of the day. He's now 0 for 4. All right, folks, 2 innings to go. It'll be Santander, Jimenez, and Springer, the middle of this Blue Jay order coming up. Protecting a 1-run lead. Is Cano going to start the 8th? You got a righty, a lefty, and a righty. I think you got to leave Cano back out there. I mean, Nicholas, I was saying Gunnar should be hitting lower until he gets going, and then he had that one game where he got going. He had a couple of hits. He stole a couple of bases. I thought Gunnar was good to go, but now I'm back to, I'm wondering about where he should be hitting in this order right now. Because it's tough when you got a guy struggling hitting leadoff, you know? It's at least once, normally twice a game where, you know, they're going to lead off an inning and you're giving yourself a first out. But I don't think they're going to move him. They're going to wait for him to get going, and he will get going. Going to be tough to reproduce those stats from last year. I mean, that was an MVP-esque season. But he's better than this. All right, folks. Anthony Santander is striding up to the plate. He has a home run today. He's hitting just 193 on the season. You know, Tony's got a flair for the dramatic, and he's full of charisma. He's up there chatting it up with the umpire right now. Gregory Soto is on. Okay, so we're doing this. Swing and a miss. I said righty, lefty, righty. It's switch left, right. So Soto gets the call and a swing and a miss on the first pitch. Hang on to your hats, folks. That one's outside, 1-1. It is 5-4 Baltimore. We're in the top of the 8th. Pitch. Fouled back 1-2. The Blue Jays got a 3-0 lead in this one, and the Orioles, for the first 4 innings or so, first 4 innings, couldn't even get a base runner. And they came storming back for 5 runs. Toronto got 1 back. Here's a ground ball, backhanded by Gunnar at short. Throw over to first is there in time for the first out. 5 more outs to get. Here is Andres Jimenez. 1 for 3. Holy cow. Jimenez goes after the first pitch and pops it up right center field. Mullins is going to get there and make the catch. 2 down. An easy out. So now here's the one you got to be careful with. George Springer, the right-handed batter. He is 0 for 2 so far today. And folks, we get 1 more out, and then we get the mountain in the 9th. And also a shot to add on with some insurance runs in the bottom half of the inning. And it'll be the bottom part of the Blue Jay order as well. Let's get this out. First pitch. On the inside edge, a called strike. Soto. I like it, buddy. Keep it up. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Come on, baby. 1 more strike. Come on now. First pitch was on the inside corner. Second pitch on the outside corner. Where do you want to go, Soto? The 0-2. Check. He went. Come on. He went. He went. No! Blue, you mother... What? Oh, God. Oh. Pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And this inning is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
We go to the bottom of the eighth. Baltimore 5. Toronto 4. Let's go. The mountain in the ninth. Let's get some insurance runs. Let's get some subs. Let's go. Hi, how you doing? Lovely. How you doing, everybody? All right, I'll be right back. Good evening. Folks, it's the bottom of the eighth, and Adley Rutschman is going to turn around and hit from the right-hand side against the lefty Fluharty. He takes outside for ball one. All right.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Adley with a home run his last time up. He takes on the outside edge a strike. Right-hander up for the Blue Jays in the pen, Chad Green. Pitch. Oh, Adley. He took one that was ripe for the plucking. That is strike two. Fluharty, the Yahoo page, couldn't even give this dude a photo. 1-2 pitch. Outside 2-2. What happened, Fluharty? You didn't show up for picture day. Two and two on Rutschman. Pitch. Inside, full count. You know what I'd like to see? Adley getting a home run from both sides of the plate in a ball game. Eddie Murray style. How many times has Adley done that in his career, if at all? I don't know. I don't remember him doing it last year. This ball's hit to right. Hit hard. But Springer's going to make the catch on the edge of the track in right field. Some camera work issues, but Felix Bautista is getting loose in the Oriole bullpen as we speak. Ramon Urias is going to pinch hit for Ryan O'Hearn here.
I have a brother.
with the lefty Fluharty. And let's see now that we're going to get a counter move as Chad Green, the right-hander, is going to be called upon to replace Fluharty. So it'll be Arias versus Green after this call to the bullpen. It would be the first save, Michael. The Orioles are the only team in baseball that hasn't registered a save yet on the season. That's right, folks. In a few minutes' time, we will be on the hunt for our first save of the year. First save for the Mountain. Now, he did close out a game in a win about a week ago, but we had a 4-run lead. It was not a save situation. If we're winning by 1 run, 2 or 3, then it will be a save situation in the bottom of the 9th. Or top of the 9th. What the hell am I talking about? Hey! Tigers shut out the Twins earlier today, 4-0. Chicago White Sox and Boston Red Sox. Battle of the Sox tied at 2. Brewers and D-backs coming up later tonight. Angels and Astros in about half an hour. Rockies and Padres coming up later. The Rays ahead of Atlanta, 3-1, top of the 8th. The Marlins ahead of the Nats, 7-6. The Yankees doubled up the Giants in an 8-4 win earlier. Reds and Pirates coming up in just a few minutes. Royals and Guardians scoreless after 1. And let's see, Rangers, Mariners coming up later tonight, as are the Cubs and the Dodgers. The Athletics ahead of the Mets, 3-1. Phillies beat the Cardinals earlier, 4-1. And you're all caught up with all the other games, folks. Here we go. Ramon Arias against Chad Green. Good evening. First pitch is hit on the ground, third base. Nice stop. Long throw. Guerrero can't handle it. For the second time today, a short hop that Guerrero can't pick. Well, you want to give this guy $500 million for the next 14 years? Enjoy the last 11 of those years with him being a permanent DH. So Arias will get on base, and I think you got to, well, we'll see. I think you got to score that. Oh, they're going to give that an error. They're going to give that an error. And Jorge Mateo is on now. No, I'm sorry. Arias reached on an infield hit. So who was the error on earlier that I didn't call? That goes down as a hit, folks. Jordan Westberg at the plate. Jorge Mateo, now on the pinch run at first. Check on him, and he's back standing. Mateo came on the pinch run in that heartbreaking loss in the second game against the Diamondbacks, where he stole second, stole third, but then got caught in a rundown. And here he goes, and he gets nailed. Mateo says, challenge this, as Alejandro Kirk throws a strike, second base side of the bag. Second baseman side, I guess I should say. Mateo is standing out there on the bag, waiting for a challenge. Looked like the ball got there. I think Mateo thinks there was no actual tag. I mean, if it got him on the leg, I think Mateo was just shocked that he got nailed. Are they even going to replay this? Looks like they are. Replay going on here. We've only seen one angle, and that angle didn't show me anything to overturn the call. Here's a new angle. This should help. I mean, it's hard to say there. Mateo is confident about it. Not sure why he is. The runner's out. Yikes.
Big bucks. Stop it all.
Alejandro Kirk has the third best throwing out base runners percentage in baseball, and he showed why right there. 2 down, nobody on for Westberg. And the pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. This count was already underway. What's the count? One count. Pitch. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. That one's tagged right to center. Going back on it is Lucas, makes the catch, and the inning is over. The Orioles got a runner on with a pinch hit from Ramon Arias. Infield single, but the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo, gunned down at second base trying to steal. Bottom of the 9th, folks. Will Wagner, Alejandro Kirk, and Nathan Lucas. Take a look right there, folks. There's their averages. It's that versus the Mountain.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
This is the first real save situation for the Orioles this season. You got to close the door. The way this season has started, you got to close the door here. Again, you don't have to face Bichette. You don't have to face Guerrero. You don't have to face Santander. You don't have to face Jimenez. You don't have to face Springer. You have the benefit of facing the bottom part of this order. Keep it in the yard. Throw strikes. Let's get the dub. Does that sound like a plan, Charm City Chat? If that sounds like a plan, then I'm going to ask you right now. You down with CCC? You down with CCC? You down with CCC? Who's down with CCC? Come on, Charm City Chat. Ryan knows what's up. Bobo knows what's up. Michael knows what's up. Let's go. Ms. Janet, it's time to close the door on this mofo. Felix Bautista. They call him the Mountain. Why? Because he's built like a brick crap house. Ramon Laureano is into the ball game as a defensive replacement for Heston Kjerstad. Brandon Hyde pulling out all the moves. Here we go. Top of the 9th. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. That Will Wagner? Who's up? Will Wagner, who is 0 for 3 today. The 0-1. Hit on the ground. Softly. First base. Mountcastle will pick it up and tag the bag. 1 down. Alejandro Kirk. Just keep this dude in the yard. First pitch from Bautista is a breaking ball that falls off the plate low and away, ball one. The 0-1 or the 1-0, excuse me, inside 2-0. Come on, Felix. Fastball works too. 2-0 pitch. Low, ball three. All right, just keep it out of the middle of the plate now. The 3-0 to Kirk. High, ball four, not even close. The tying run is given a free pass, and I would imagine they're going to pinch run for this guy. If you don't have a faster option than this dude, then what the hell are you doing? Here comes a pinch runner. Kirk will lug his way back onto the dugout. Miles Straw, who's a quick guy, he can steal bases. He is now at first as the would-be tying run. I better qualify that statement. Here is Lucas, who is 1 for 2. 1 out in the ninth. Let's throw strikes. Check on the runner. Straw, he's back. First pitch to Lucas. Here it is. Up and away. There goes the runner. And it's a one-hop bounce throw and not in time. Straw steals second. That looked like a play that I'd like to see a replay of. Adley with his mask still off. It went in there on a bounce. He looks safe. Yeah. God, he just got in there. Damn. 1-0 on Lucas. Pitch. Fouled back 1-1. Bautista's got to keep an eye on Straw. I don't know if the Blue Jays want to risk it, but if he were to figure out how to steal third, then there's still only 1 out in the inning. Bautista looks at second, looks again. The 1-1 pitch, fastball fouled away. And I'm telling you, Felix, the heater is your friend. One and two the count. Get ahead with that gas and then work on that breaking stuff. 1-2 pitch. Outside edge, no strike. 2-2. Just a bit off the plate. And I mean just. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. Swung on, popped up. Third base side. Arias looking. Or is that Westberg? Excuse me. And it's in the stands. Just a row or two behind the dugout. Still 2-2, folks. Hang on to whatever the hell's within arm's reach. Two pitch. And that is fouled straight back. Oh, my. That looked like a sinker at the top of the zone. Runner at second base. Another 2-2 pitch. Low, and it gets away. Straw's going to... Oh, thank God Straw stays put. Full count. Oh, my God, I can't take it. Oh, I thought Straw would have taken off on this wild pitch as it got away first base side. But he is still at second. Full count. Just blow him away, Felix. Come on. The pitch. Fastball. He got a piece. He was late. But he fouls it away. What an at-bat this is. "14 pitches from Bautista, most of them in this at-bat. Another 3-2. Outside, ball 4. He overthrew it. First and second, 1 out, and now Roden, the number 9 hitter, coming up with Bichette on deck. I don't need to explain it, folks. Not only is getting this guy out imperative, getting him to hit it on the ground for 2 might be what we need. The pitch. Hit on the ground. The first. Running and charging to the bag is Mountcastle. He will beat Roden there for the second out, but both runners are now in scoring position for Toronto, and it comes down to this. It comes down to this with Vlad Guerrero on deck. It comes down to this. Bautista versus Bichette. Bichette has 3 hits today already, but he was retired his last time up. The first pitch, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. That ball dipped below the zone. 0-1 the count. Pitch. Hit foul, 97 on the gun, and the Blue Jays are down to their final strike. You're a closer. You're an all-star closer, Mr. Bautista. You get ahead of a guy 0-2 with the game on the line, you put him away. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Come on, dude. I know you're trying to throw it out of the zone, but that is nearly a wild pitch that could have tied the game, buddy. Come on. That ball got stuck in the chest protector of Rutschman for a sec. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runners at second and third. The pitch to Bichette. Here it comes. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and the Orioles are in the win column. Baltimore hangs on. They get the win they needed so badly. My goodness, the first save of the season for Felix Bautista. Orioles magic.
It's magic, you know. Orioles magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Oh, God.
You believe in magic.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks, Final score, Baltimore 5, Toronto 4. Five runs on just 5 hits, no errors. The Blue Jays doubled the hits. 4 runs on 10 hits. They out-hit us 10-5, and we win. Brian Baker gets the win. His record 1-0. The Mountain with his first save. My goodness. What the hell did I just see? How many were left on base there by the Blue Jays? Where is that number? They left 6 men on base. We left 2. Home runs from Kjerstad and Adley Rutschman and that big 2-run. Oh, they're saying Mullins got a double? That's not a triple? That was a triple all the way. He was heading to third before the throw came in. They only gave him a double for that? That's harsh. That's harsh. That's a triple in my book, folks. Let me check the ESPN page and make sure they got that as a double. Yep, they got it as a double. Oh, it was a fielding error. So that's where the one Blue Jay error. Maybe I just didn't see it. Maybe I just didn't see what happened. Anyway, who cares? The Orioles have won. We're now back to 2 games under 500. And look, this is just going to be a mini 2-game series. We've got the split locked up, and now we're going for a little mini sweep tomorrow against the first place Blue Jays. I mean, we needed this win, folks. I mean, that is direct head-to-head ground made up in the division right there. And a chance to do it again tomorrow. I hope we can. We'll talk about tomorrow in just a sec, but again, just to put a bow on this one, you got Rutschman and Kjerstad going yard. Mullins with that 2-run double. Those were the only 4 RBI in the game. The 5th run came in. How? I guess one of the runs. No? How the hell does this work? 2, 3. Oh, that's right. Kjerstad's was a 2-run. Yeah, so a 2-run homer, a solo homer, and a 2-run double. There you go. 3 big swings to put the 5 runs up on the board. So this offense isn't all the way back, but what matters is that they were clutch when they needed to be. We've had some games this season where we were getting hits and the averages were looking good, but we weren't driving in the runs. This one was kind of a different story. Just 5 hits on the day, but 4 of them, or 3 of them, I should say, were big hits. All right. So let's talk about tomorrow's matchup, folks. At the bottom of your screen there, it says it right there. Povich versus Barrios will be on the air at 1:20 p.m. First pitch will be shortly after 1:30 on a Sunday finale. Hey, what did you think about the orange out? The all-orange out, folks. We are 1-0 in all oranges. So I've already got a poll up, so let's just ask the chat. Yes or no? What's your take on the all-orange uniforms? Are we sticking with them? Are we going to win thrilling games like this wearing these uniforms? The orange out. How do you feel about it? I don't mind it. I like it. Hey, by the way, we came from behind and we won. Do you know what was happening earlier in the ball game? Let me break this down to you right now, okay? Hi, how you doing? I'm BW, your internet unofficial voice of the Baltimore Orioles. Hi. So earlier in this game, when we fell behind, we had somebody in the Charm City chat who's a regular, who decided to talk about something. Hey, have you watched how awful our offense has been lately? Or something to that effect. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. And you know what I did? I removed that person from chat for 24 hours. And you know what happened after I removed that person? Things got better. So me being a baseball fan, I'm as superstitious as any one of you out there. Since that worked, we're going to keep trying that. So person who I removed from the chat today, whenever you're able to get back in, whenever you say something again that annoys me, I remove you, and then we win. And that's how we win. That's how we do this going forward. Okay? That's the new way. There's a new way. You ever seen A Clockwork Orange? There's a new way. We're going to do this different. All right? Yeah. There's Buck man, look at Buck Martinez. You know, now that David Lynch, rest in peace, has left us, Buck Martinez may now have the best head of gray hair on the planet. He is rocking it. Good for you, Buck. All right. So tomorrow, it's going to be Cade Povich. Folks, we hope for a bounce-back performance after, 13 hits he gave up? And it's not going to be easy because this Blue Jay lineup is pretty right-handed heavy. You know? They brought in Tony. He can hit from both sides. They got Vlad. They got Bichette. They got Springer. Jimenez is really the only lefty in this lineup that's, you know, a bit of a scary guy. He had a couple of home runs off us in Toronto. So, yeah, we're going to... Povich was able to avoid that 4-game series in Toronto by being the number 5 guy. He had the home opener here. But that's just it. The home... home cooking for Cade Povich. I think Povich does better with the home crowd. I hope we get a better turnout tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will improve. But yeah, that's gonna. Oh, and by the way, the poll: 98% say go for it. All right, so that will be. We hit over 100 likes, guys. Thanks so much for that. Where's that button?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
62 votes, and I think about 60 or 61 of you said go for it. All right. Well, I can't wait for those 61 Birdathon donations for a channel that is kind of it's teetering. But things can only get better. I'm telling you. Look, I'm not gonna what I brought up today is not gonna be something I bring up with any amount of regularity. But I knew that the turnout was going to be low today. I knew that only the real fans are going to be here, the ones that support the channel and come to the game all the time. You're the guys I wanted to explain this to. Okay? It's all those other people who I don't know where they went. They're the ones that didn't have to hear that. But you guys tolerated it. You keep tolerating me. Thank you so much. I'm trying everything I can to just be better at what I do. I really am. I really, really, really try. And I've spent a lot of my time when I'm not on this microphone thinking of how I can do a better job, how I can make it better for you guys. Some days I come up with no answers, so but I am thinking about it all the time. It's Orioles baseball, and this is all I want to do. This is all I want to do. This is all I'm going to do. I'm stubborn now. This is all I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this. All right. Let me see if there's another game I can send you to right now. It's nearly coming up on 7 o'clock. If somebody is going live at 7, then I'm just going to ride the clock for next few minutes, so I can send you somewhere else. I'm just looking around. Okay, so we got upcoming. Well, I mean, nothing's on now. What is this? Is that out west? What time is this game coming on? Oh, 3-8. Oh, all right. That's tomorrow. Okay. I don't have anywhere to send you after all that. Okay. Well, then come on back here tomorrow, folks. Again, what is it? 1:20 p.m. Okay? Come on back and let's have more fun. All right. Okay. I'm going to check one more thing. I promise you. This there's a reason I'm doing this. There's a method to my madness. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so happy we won. We needed that so badly. I needed that so badly. My goodness. Just something go our way. Let's see here. Going into the studio. And all right, folks. So we are 7 subscribers away from 2,500. This number is currently a little bit wrong, but tomorrow we're going to hit 2,500. 7 subscribers. I'm only asking for 7. Last year I was averaging 15 to 20 a game. Easy. I'm asking for 7 tomorrow. We got to get there hell or high water. Okay, folks? You promise? Let's see. I'm going to try to update this. Is this show? No. Yeah, this sub count thing, it just does what it wants. Sometimes it updates every 10 subs. Sometimes it's right on the number. I don't know. That's an early game for BW. Please drop in and support the man for his dedication. Hey, thanks, Scott. Hey, Scott, you're over on... Is JJ done for the... Oh, the Phillies already played today, right? I got nowhere to send anybody, I think. So that's going to do it. All right? It's 1 minute till 6 a.m. Would you look at that? The sun is starting to rise. I can make a second cup of coffee, watch the sun. And it's Songkran. Happy Songkran, everybody. It's the Thai New Year. If you're familiar with Songkran, it's a big, big festival. Nobody does New Year's like Thailand does New Year's. Now, in America, it's a one-night shindig, you know? You might go out for a party, 9 o'clock at night. Midnight comes, the ball drops. You smooch your spouse. You get your drink on and all that good stuff, right? Here, imagine a week of that. With everybody throwing water in your face. That's what we do. Hey, thanks, Ms. Janet. He is in Thailand. Yes, he is. And you may talk to he directly. If you would like to talk to he is right here. Whenever you need to talk to he. All right, folks. Signing off. And tomorrow, come on back. We're going to have a good one. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks to the mods for all of the great work that they do to help keep the Charm City chat nice and charming. Yeah, let's start winning. Winning. All right, I'm out of here, folks. This has been the BirdWatcher. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll chirp at you later. Take care, everybody.